Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. I'm back and I will be performing mid-August 2025 love messages reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's been a while. For those who are new to my channel, welcome. This is Solaris Studio. Formerly, I was calling it Tarot Solaris Sun Studio. Now I'm gonna call it Solaris Studio. Happy to be here and excited as well because I'm performing this reading around 9th of August. The reading is for the mid-August 2025. We are still under the Aquarius full moon energies, and this is going to continue for the next 2 weeks. Though I'm also planning to make some end of the month readings too. But prior to that, happy to bring these. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, let's see what they need to know around this time in the matters of the hearts. Okay. The first message, Hangman. The second message is Two of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Two of Cups. It's really a good time to bring love readings, I would say. And the High Priestess. I want to get also Oracle deck. This is a new Turkish Oracle deck I bought lately. It's called Connections of the Hearts. There are 90 cards on it. Anything I can ask for. 90 cards. Decks wasn't like that like 10 years ago. Now there are like 90 cards. Over 100 cards sometimes. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, we progressed a lot in the last decade, in the last era. So okay, of course we find out actually there are new concepts, and there are actually a lot of things that we have given names those concepts. So with definitions we made as humanity. So your Oracle card out of this 90 cards, Pisces, is, oh, okay. This is about being lost. Now there is like a effect, it seems, that you have made on someone, or this can be a effect that which is like made on you, an impression, because it talks about like a person meeting with another person, and they are like, this was so unexpected. It's like one changes the world, the perception of the other person. So as they feel like they are being changed, they feel a bit lost in this transitional time. Like it talks about some, I think, new peak points in love, but it really changes like person to the very core. So I don't know what type of a meeting was that, but I felt like if someone has ghosted the other person later, it can be a message like what type of an impression you have made on someone, or this can be, of course, vice versa as well. This can be a person you meet and they left the impression, and you feel like your really perception is changing around the terms of love. maybe like you're still thinking like, oh, are there things that I can really become curious again? Because when you if meet with some new perspectives, especially if you are an air sign influenced Pisces, if you have also lots of air in your chart, um, it becomes, I mean, you get that message, like you know, these were the things maybe I thought before, but didn't really had the chance to define them. But like, there is this person, I'm completely changing the way I think of, or like they add up something, and this was something that you were like thinking all this time, and now they are like speaking of it, like or this is something completely new to you. This can be also in that sense. I feel now the hangman energy with I mean, if we are talking about like being lost, you know, hangman energy actually is the energy which is telling that a perspective is really being changed here and challenged when it comes to the matters of love. So a person is now try to handle two different truths maybe, and sometimes two different truths, they can coexist. Okay, maybe this is what and maybe as this is a tangible world, some perspectives is now become more visible for you to like juggle, like, and maybe the paradox is like you are thinking if two different truths can exist there, and how am I going to now adjust my position to this. um and now that's why maybe things are not moving that much of quickly. This new perspective has maybe changed you, or your perspective has changed them again. It can be in both of the ways. So things doesn't seem to be moving so quickly. But if you just have this some kind of a pause, you know, this is necessary because someone really needs time to see a love connection from a new angle, I feel. Someone really needs to understand what they really truly want. So this perspective shifting, that it's not a matter of lost, actually. You know, sometimes things may feel like lost, but if you know, how to say, actually this is like your balancing act. Try to adjust yourself into this new point in this relationship. Emotions, your priorities, again, like two different paths in love. And how you gonna maybe juggle your responsibilities, which can affect the relationship. Like, how am I gonna integrate now everything? Like, how am I going to integrate this connection to my maybe daily life? Some decision, some balance is needed here, like, because there is also a chance to go extremes, but we don't want that. I see there is a person, yes, here, like very magnetic. This person is magnetic, or you are very magnetic for them. So one person really displays that confidence, that boldness, that passion. with the Queen of Wands energy. And also they may have this personal power. I see someone irresistibly charismatic. And something draws you to them, or they are really drawn to you. What can you do, you know? So the attraction is definitely there. A person is sitting there on their throne with this high charisma, and maybe someone has a cat ear. So we talk about this, and this is also a connection maybe we can't quite name. High Priestess and the Two of Cups. The connection is there, my friends. And it can really, from here, it can go to partnership, but we want this emotional reciprocity take place. And it seems this is not one-sided. And it's like you can really meet with this person halfway. You have this emotional chemistry. It's undeniable, obviously. But yeah, the Hangman, the High Priestess, like beginning and in the last parts of the reading, my friends, there is a mystical, unspoken layer to this connection. Like why I feel lost with this person. To me, the intuition is very strong here. So yeah, there can be definitely these secrets also being present with the High Priestess energy, or there are things which are not fully verbalized, and a person may also ghost the other for some time, I would say, because they just can't figure out, or like trying to keep a mystery around things, maybe. I see here a spiritual connection, but not everything is being revealed, and we need this revealing energy too. And maybe, you know, what this I will tell you something. I think one person here was not expecting the other person to enter their lives, and one and as they do, one person changes the other so deeply. uh, so it's that disorientation, actually, we feel when these things happen, disoriented feeling. um, and disorientation in a person's emotional landscape can really make someone, how am I gonna like have my balance back in this life? So there is this time of really trying to balance and juggle around this newly found energies. Um, yes, the attraction, the charisma, the exchange, like it's there, but there is also this powerful mystery of the High Priestess, and also um, like the pause that a person also takes with the Hangman. So we can say like there is a person here who is still, I think, trying to reconcile this new love with their old identity. um I feel like this connection is like seems to me like very fated and very transformative. uh Someone felt a bit emotionally lost in the best and also the hardest ways. I think the pull is mutual, but one person has more effect on the other. But this is usually the case. One person usually have more effect in the other person. Um, But I think this relationship is unfolding. The connection is unfolding in the divine timing, Pisces. It's not something to be rushed. Um, but it's going to be a lot of challenge to maybe find the stability. Okay, because there is an intense spiritual and emotional shifts here. I want to clarify that I don't do this in this session, but I'm going to clarify that high priestess for you. I want to know the high priestess. What's that high priestess about? What is really being hidden here? What is not spoken? I want to know about that. A person's world is really changing here. This card is usually about a painful fact. Yeah. That a person can hide actually. There is something there is something they can't speak of this pain, maybe. I don't know, like there is really a intense emotional tension of this thing. And I will tell you, I think no one is really speaking about how much this connection actually affecting them or each other. Like, I wonder if you guys are like hot and cold sometimes, still keeping secrets, then opening each other. One is pulling back. Maybe like one person has ghosted the other for some time. That can be, I have to, yeah, I have to admit there can be also sexual tension here, which is one of the hardest, I have to tell. And it's hard to ignore maybe. Well, but it also feels a bit early to speak about this unspoken conflicts. It is too early to, I feel like, address to them because the silence is like tied up to friction here. And well, if this is person, you can really address these things together, these unresolved issues bubbling under the surface. You will have time for that. But if this is something like it's really hard to address this, because it can go to later many different points. Um, but this cannot continue like in a loop, maybe. The key here is, I think, breaking the loop, uh, bringing the hidden tension to open, maybe with a symbol, can really open up it from there, like not maybe directly, because it's a hangman high priestess kind of thing we have here. It's not like this. Something is gonna open up here, and it's gonna break the loop finally, I feel. Yeah, like maybe you can adjust yourself like in a way that a hidden tension, let's say, between you can come into open. Then taking the chance from there and to bring it open can maybe help a conversation um, to unfold later naturally, like, because you really need to use your communication skills there. And this is not about putting everything all in, right? So yeah, it's not the easiest mid-month August for you, Pisces, but the energy is there. And I wonder, this super charismatic person, you know, Queen of Wands. Maybe this person, or you are watching, you have a very important career in some area, like you are representing something, like there is something with your name, maybe, you know. So just letting you know about these things, and how you can, you know, navigate it further. Thank you so much, Pisces, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. And for those who are new to my channel, you can always find me in my live streams called Karo is Answering Your Tarot Questions. There I am answering your questions in one-on-one. If you do not know how those live streams work, check the description box below, because it works in a way that we ask specific questions, one specific question at a time. We donate and we get this personal consultation. Check the details from the description box below if you are interested. And thank you so much for tuning in to this one. Take care, Pisces. I will speak to you soon. Bye.